What to do? What to do? What's good, people? Hope you're having a good day, morning, evening, wherever you come from. Beaming in from Thailand. We are the 29th of Wednesday, 29th of May. Almost at the end of the month now, guys. They usually, yeah, 29th. They typically, beginning of the month. So people sort of take profits this week, or before the month. I guess towards the end of the month. Yeah, you could map it out and have a look. But new month, so Bitcoin's up, which is good sign for 68K. And let's just share my screen so you guys can see something because at the moment I'm sharing and I'm not showing anything. So, well, I'm on the other screen, but I'm not seeing anything. So in this live stream, we'll talk a bit more about meme coins. What you love the most. Um, what I'm finding on Pump.Fun, just tons of stuff that I'm seeing. And I'll talk about Gummy. So Bitcoin 68K, Solana 168, and BNB moving up over 600 now, which is yeah, pretty bullish. Ton 6.47. Um, yeah, so it's looking good for Bitcoin and you know bullish, pretty bullish the market right now. Obviously, there'll be dips up and down, but meme coins are just doing like going bonkers. And yeah, it's a really good time for guys that are into meme coins because this is actually the time to be accumulating, and then they're really bullish now. So um, it's a good time for you to make some gains. Just be very careful because a lot of them, yeah, they're just going to die off. And I'll show you some. And I'll show you one yesterday that just completely died. Um, I was telling you about this not this one here, not coin hamster. I've been playing around with this one, and now there's 42 million users for this thing. Um, yeah, it's just a tap and earn thing. I'm at yeah. What am I now? I'm at Grandmaster. Yeah, it's just nuts. I don't know. It's just crazy. So hopefully this thing's gonna launch and kick off. It's gonna be hopefully good. Notcoin's already being listed on Binance. Got listed on Binance, so maybe Hamster Comeback can do similar numbers. But it's had a bit of a rally. So this is like the one that came out first. There's been a few, but this is like pretty recognizable. So it has rallied. So yeah. So the thing with this one was people got free money from this tap and earn thing, right? They got this not coin, like the previous one was not coin, and then when they got the airdrop, they got free not coin, and not coin got listed on Binance, and yeah, I know a friend of mine that got like 500 USD worth of not coin. Now it's worth, I think he's doubled his money, maybe almost double his money now. So $1,000. Now I'm not saying that this is going to do it, but it has way more users, so it could explode. We'll see. You can still play it; it's free. Just need Telegram app. So yeah, just go to my post on community, and you'll see that link. Um, we might quickly talk about Gummy. The thing with Gummy is they've got a lockup period now where you can lock up your Gummy and you get 2 times X. I personally don't think this is a good deal, simply because what you're doing is you're locking up your Gummy and you're going to get 2 times points on stake, not baked steak, baked token, but you're just getting points. You're not actually getting tokens. See, the difference is when Bonk Rewards came out, right? When you came here and you basically come here and you put the amount that you wanted to stake, and you select the month, 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month, you got the actual multiplier. So let's say you locked it up for 6 months, you got 2x multiplier of your of your deposit. So if you put in, say, $1,000 worth of bonk at the time, you'll get basically, like, let's say you put um, $1,000 worth of bonk. Six now it's doubled. Bonk's doubled in price since um, bonk rewards came out. So not only have you doubled the price of what you put in, but you've also doubled your the 2x, if you know what I mean. So you 4x your money, if you know what I mean, right? So bonk, let's say you put $1,000 worth of bonk in. Um, oh Jesus, so many digits. 2 million, 2,400,000 bonk. No, 24 million bonk. Anyway, you get the point, right? Let's just say you put in like 20 million bonk, right? In 6 months' time, you would get 20 million. You would get 40 million. See, so this is a really big discrepancy that um, with this one here, they've kind of modeled it off bonk rewards, because bonk rewards really pushed the price of it contributed anyway to the price of because a lot of people locked up their bonk because they were getting like double, whereas this is different. You're not getting double your gummy. This is the big difference. Like, you're not locking up your gummy for a month and getting double, or even a small amount. You're getting baked. It's a big difference there. See, so that's why I personally would not do it. Well, I'm not doing it because bank doesn't have a value right now, and you're just getting double the rewards. But so is everyone else. So everyone gets double. Everyone's like, oh, we all get double rewards. But really, at the end of the day, you still get one rewards because the points equate to X amount of coins, if you know what I mean, right? So let's just say you have, 1,000 people. They're all getting one X points. Now they're all getting 2X points. Nothing's changed because it's points. Points are just equate to so many tokens. They'll at the end of the day they'll mathematically figure it out. Oh, you've got X amount of points, so you're going to get X amount of tokens. So that's why this is not a good deal, in my opinion. It's not. It's not right. If you were getting gummy, yes, this would be a fantastic deal because if you locked up $1,000 worth of gummy, you would basically get twice as much gummy, and the price of gummy right now is really low. So it would be a really good deal. Potentially, because I think Gummy can potentially do like a 10x, and in the short term, within sort of 3 months, 3 to 6 months. See, the price of Gummy is only seven cents. It rallied, it mooned at 24, 25 cents, nearly 30 cents. See, so like, you know what I mean? And the other thing too is when you lock up till the 1st of July. You can't get your Gummy out. So if from now till the 1st of July, which is basically 1 month, if they get listed on Binance, you won't be able to unlock. Your gummy will be stuck in this contract, and we all know what happens with Binance. When it gets on Binance, it moons. That's exactly what happened with Dog with Hat. When it got on Binance, it took off. It literally just 10x'd. So um, you're going to be locked up. You're not going to be able to get your tokens. You're going to be pissed off. I'm not saying there is a good chance that it can get onto Binance in the next month. You are going to be extremely pissed off just because you wanted 2x points on a token called Bake, which has no intrinsic value at the moment. In my opinion, it's a dumb idea. So you got to weigh up all the factors. You're locked up. It lists on Binance. Gummy goes 10x. You can't sell because you're locked up. Because you're getting your 2x on your points on Baked, which has no intrinsic value right now. It's dumb. But I can see what they're doing. They're doing this because then they want to conserve the price of gummy and lock it up. So that's smart. But if you really run the numbers, it's not a good deal. It's not a good deal. This is way better deal because you're getting 2x of what you're putting in. There's no points. It's not a point system. So anything that's point system, like I've done a ton of airdrops. Any sort of point system where you've got to lock up your money for points, it's not a good deal. Probably the only best one, in my opinion, and I didn't do a lot of them. I probably only did like 50 of them. Um, the point system was EtherFi. EtherFi was great for points because it equated to a lot of tokens. So um, yeah, lock up point. I do not like points. Point systems, like anything that you have to lock up or trade to get points, it's not a good deal. I mean, they have D bridge, and you can have to trade to get points, and then the points are you know equating to so much um, volume. Like you need to get the volume up to get the points, and then those points will equate to so much gummy. Again, another thing where it's kind of it's points system is never good. Okay, it's never good. Anyway, so that's gummy. But I mean, like I said, I'm into gummy. I love gummy. But when I recognize something that's, in my opinion, is not good, um, I tell you, right? No, I'm not going to just shell the shit out. I'm going to tell you my exact opinion on it, whether I think it's a good deal or not. And in my opinion, it's not. But it will. People will lock up their gummy, and that's kind of the end. That's the end goal, really, kind of like what they wanted to do. So if people don't do their research, in my opinion, I don't think it's a good deal. But yeah, all happens is this goes on Binance like in the next 2 weeks. I'll be able to sell my gummy for 10x, and obviously that'll pull back, then I'll buy back in. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, they're at Memecon, which is a conference for meme coins. Doesn't look that like this is too big, but anyway, this is in Lisbon, and more exposure for gummy. Okay, so yeah, all the right things are happening with gummy. It just takes time, but so did Whiff. Whiff rocketed to the moon. It didn't happen overnight. Pepe, look at Pepe. Pepe's like, how old's Pepe now? A year, 2 years? I don't even know how. I can't remember. I think it's like over a year, right? Has to be over a year. So these meme coins, these what I call blue chip meme coins, they take time. You know, um, Turbo's doing a good run lately. There's this new one, Dog, Brett. So a lot of these meme coins they take time. Like Pepe takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. We're talking, 12 months. Dog with hat. Dog with hat's probably the newest one on the new kid on the block. Look, oh my god, look at that! It's up 10%, $3. Holy crap! That's what I'm saying. Like if you don't want to lose money in meme coins, just buy the blue chips because they're gonna rail like shit. Now, yesterday I did a thing and I talked about Trump. Right, I think that the biggest movers this bull run is going to be political coins, and Trump is like he had his rally a few days ago in the Bronx, and it was received very well. It was all over the news, and as you know, Trump has he's basically aligned with crypto. Like these politicians, they align their policies to get more votes. That's basically it. I mean, that's just the game the politicians play, right? They either go pro crypto, pro this, pro that, right? They want just going to get more votes. But here, he said, Donald Trump, I will ensure the future of crypto and Bitcoin will be made in the USA. I will support the right to self custody to 50 nations, 50 million crypto holders. So this is what this is East. All he's doing is he's getting votes. That's basically what politicians do. They align themselves with parties. I mean, Trump not long ago he was against he wasn't against the war funding the war with Ukraine. He just said let's not give away money. But what he doesn't realize is they're not giving away money. Yes, they're giving away arms. What he wanted was just say, we'll give you the stuff, but it's going to be you're going to have to pay us back. So but what he doesn't realize is that every time Congress funds a bill of billions of dollars, where's the um, shit getting made? Where are the missiles getting made? Where's the ammunition getting made? Where are the HIMARS rockets and the ATACMS rockets getting made? Where are the drones getting made? They get made in the USA, and that's American jobs. So we won't get into that politically, but every time America's built on wars, right? That's how America built the nation, on multiple wars, and they're very, very good at it. So I don't know. Maybe he's changed his tune now on the Ukraine stance, but he the reason why he's changed it slightly is because he realized that what he said was wrong. People supported the war, so that's a topic for another day. But basically, Trump is aligning with crypto, and and I talked about this the other day. I think this is going to be the easiest money you'll ever freaking make. Now, this one here is really going hard, and in my opinion, it's it's pulled back a little tiny little bit today, so it's a good time to get into an entry. But the reason why I like this one so much is because it does a lot of things, right? One, it's the political narrative of Trump, but it's Pepe. It's Pepe Trump. So you're not only getting the capturing the people from Pepe, but you're capturing the people with Trump. So they're very smart how they did this. And as you know, they Trump's these politicians they rally 6 months out. So this is going to like we're 6 months away from the election, and they're talking about Trump's going to win the election, right? Now I don't really give a shit who wins, um, but I think Sleepy Biden. I think, dude, the dude should be in a wheelchair. He falls asleep at these bloody things. He's getting too old. He's not as strong as Trump. Trump has got a very big opinion, and some of the things that he says are crazy sometimes. But you know, he can speak his mind. So I think Trump will get into. He will win the election. No, there's no question. Um, and anything related to him, it's just a no-brainer, right? Everyone's going to be drinking pump. There's like this new Kool-Aid. I'm just making this up. This new Kool-Aid, right, on the street. Some dude selling Trump Kool-Aid. It's red. It's Kool-Aid, and he called it Trump. So guess what? Everyone's going to buy it and drink it because the the flavor, the narrative, what is so hot now, everyone's talking about. He's going to be the new president of the USA. That's a big effing deal. And political coins are going to be the easiest money you are ever going to make this bull run because it's like a time that it's not going to come, right? Because you got the bull run, right? The bull run has already started, right? And Bitcoin is starting to rally, and then you've got this year is 2024 about what happened with Trump the previous two elections 8 years ago. You got the reason, the whole thing with Trump of how he got ousted. He did his term and then he got booted, and now he's coming back. So you've got the whole thing with Trump coming back, and this is his election year, and the election year is this year. So Bitcoin's going to rally, and I talked about this. Um, I talked about this in here, right, about 2 live streams ago, where I said that Bitcoin doesn't do much in the first 1 month. This is historical data, by the way. So remember I said 1 month after the halving. So we had the halving in May, June, April, May, March, April last month. Like we're almost into May now. That's how fast it's gone. But remember I said I posted this on my Facebook wall, and I said that 1 month after the halving, this is historical data. Not Bitcoin does 9%. 1 month in 2012, in 2016, 1 month after the halving, it did the negative 10%, and then 2020 halving. These are all the halvings, right? We've had the fourth halving has just happened. So these three halvings gives you data on the fourth halving. That's what I'm getting my point at. The 2020, 6%, right? But then look at it 1 year after. 1 year after, it's 2012, done 8,000%. 2016, it done a 285%. And then 2020 is 584%. So that tells you that Bitcoin could do a 2 probably a 3 to 5x one year after the halving, because it needs time to marinate. Right, we're producing. We've gone from 6.25 Bitcoin per block to now 3.125 or whatever the exact number is. That scarcity doesn't happen immediately in the tokenomics. It takes time. It takes 1 year. So 1 year from now, we should be in May 2024. That's when Bitcoin should hit. Well, it could hit not exact top, but it should be at least 3 to 5x on what we're today. So what we are today are at 68. So we could see a 200,000, maybe 250 Bitcoin, right? At the top, like, at this time 1 year from now. And then the Trump rally, like the US elections is happening in November, and that's 6 months away. So can you see how 6 months away, that's going to rally, and then you got the price of that we could hit the top of Bitcoin a year from now, and that then the price of cryptos is even going to be more bullish. So you can see how everything's aligning up. It's not easy, and it doesn't come around, and it probably won't come around this won't come around ever again because of the the whole thing with Trump, right? And then we've been in a bear market for a considerable time. So the timing is very important. And with crypto, right? It's all about timing, being in the right place at the right time. We've seen these things go to the moon. This what was the latest one? Caitlin. This Caitlin one. Caitlin mooned. There was tons of them that just absolutely mooned recently, and people made like 100 grand, 200 grand, like literally within the space of 4 hours, because these coins took off, but then they died. And the reason why they died is they don't have a narrative that will sustain them. So, this thing here is just on a tear. The reason why this is really, really good now is the liquidity is starting to build. Like, I watched this since 8K, 8 million market cap. Now it's 16 million. This thing is going to get to 100 million. Why? Because the narrative is strong. The community held. It's starting to get to a point that, the liquidity is building big enough. The holders, like last week, the holders was only 5,000. Now it's 8,000. So when you look at this is really still early. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get into the meme coins that are still small enough that are not going to rug. Like, if you get into them too early, they're going to rug on you, right? This is a perfect example. This one here did yesterday, Pepe Reaper. I watched this, all right? It launched on pump.fun, did 100%. Then it went to, good website, Telegram, Twitter. Then it went to, once it hits 100% liquidity, 14K of that liquidity goes to Radium. They create the pool, and it's done like pretty much automatically. So if you get into the right one and pump.fun, and it's very difficult because most of them are just shit, like we're talking 1 out of 4,000 will do well, maybe 2 out of 4,000, because there's 8,000 of these things launching a day, but there's still, there's still there, right? If you can sift through needle through a haystack. So this thing launched on thing, right? It went to Radium, and then it started to rally, but then it died because when you zoom out, see, everyone dumped. Why? Because the narrative's not strong enough. Or Pepe Reaper, people just, this is the problem with meme coins, is that they don't build a community. They should be building community first, then they launch the coin. But what people are doing is they're doing the opposite. They're building. You think about it, right? What holds the coin? It's a community. So why would you build the coin first and then try to build the community in the process of launching the coin? It's the dumbest thing to do, but that's exactly what people are doing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what's going to hold the price up? It's the community. So you build that first, right? You build the community first, and then you launch the coin, because then when you launch the coin, the community is going to hold. You know what I mean? And that's actually what happened with Turbo. This is our community. This is our community coin. It's called Buddy Token. We're trying to launch this, but at the moment we're very small. We're only at 30%. But can you see what I'm doing? There's people that have bought this 2 months ago and are still holding, right? Because these guys are the OGs. But I know that once we get to 100%, that they're going to hold, and then we're not going to see um, this type of um, this type of crap, right? Everyone's going to hold, and then it's going to get into 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, right? And that's when you can then take some profits. But once you get into 1, 2 million, 3 million, your bag's going to be worth 30, 40,000 easy. See, that's the problem. They just take people just don't understand that you need to build a community first, then you launch the effing coin, right? It's all about the community because that's what people. That's how it moves up. It's all about the community. You've heard it a million times, right? So here, what happened with Pepe Trump is they held, right? It's got a good narrative. Pepe, it's got a good thing with Trump. Trump's getting elected. I told you before. What is happening right now is very rare. It's not going to happen ever again. Of the bullish cycle of Bitcoin, and it's coinciding with the elections, and it's coinciding with Trump. It's not going to ever happen again, and that's why I'm really liking this one actually because this is not too big, but it's got enough holders to push it. This is going to get to a million liquidity soon. By end of the week, I think that what are we today? We're at Wednesday. This is going to be at a million liquidity and possibly 50 million market cap. So, like I said, it was at 8 when I saw it, 8 million market cap, and now it's starting to build. Like we go have a look at. I'm trying to just squeeze it down so you can see it. Look at the trajectory. It's gone up and down, up and down. Now, obviously, I'm zooming out, but look at it. It's going up. I don't know how to do the lines, but you could probably just draw the lines yourself. But or maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, there you go. I'm not a trader, but I'll just give you that. Just gives you an idea, right? Can you see it's going up? This is solid trending. This is trending upwards. All right. So this is what I like to see. This is really, really bullish right now. And as you know, with meme coins, it's very difficult to get to 1 million and 2 million. They usually die off within the first day. Very difficult. Um, this that they tried to do it with this one, and it just died. It never even got through the first day. You know what I mean? So it's very difficult to do this. Um, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure that I'm. Let me just go and have a look at the studio. Hang on a sec. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, just comment and I'll just looking at the stats here. Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at the thing to see whether it's right. Yeah. So this one here, yeah, it's really bullish right now, and I think that it's going to do well. Don't forget as well, right? We're 6 months out. We're 6 months out of the actual elections. So now is the time you want to be buying because this could pump at least another 10, 20x. If it goes to 10x, it's 100 million. And then if it goes to 20x, that's 200 million. If we go to my political coin list, okay, Trump, MAGA, it's on ETH, but this is like the king of Trump right now, of Trump coins. You've probably seen this one. It's called MAGA. There's tons of them, but this is the one. It's on ETH. It's $13. Okay, this was only like $7 like last week. But this one's going to pump. Now, the reason why this one's really also very good is that there's only a supply of 47 million. Like Bitcoin's got 21 million. I'm not trying to compare them, but I'm just trying to say that MAGA, this is not like a meme coin with billions or trillions. This is a meme coin with only 47 million. That's why this is going to rally. This could rally to a couple of $100 simply because of the supply. If you look at the supply, and the narrative is there, See, look at the supply. 47 million of the supply is out circulating. Literally 99% of the supply is circulating. That means there's no dilution. There's no inflation. There's no dilution. What's out there is out there. And if you want to buy it, well, you need to buy it off someone else. Right? So that's why this is so bullish. That's why, like, if this, just say the circulating supply was only like 110%, it was only like 4,600,000. That means there's tons of inflation or tons of dilution coming. No, 99% of the supply is already out. There is no room for any more dilution. This thing is going to rally like a mother. This thing's going to get to this. Even this one, even though you're not going to get to make as much money, it's still a very good, in my opinion, purchase because look at it. It was only like $12 today. Holy shit! It's rallying like crazy. Yeah, let's see. Look at the 7-day chart. See, it was $8 like 3 days ago. Now it's like $12. So, yeah, 40. It's okay. Bitcoin 21 million supply. This thing's got 47 million supply. I would say this can get to like at least 100 to a couple of $100. Easy, easy. Don't forget, we're 6 months out of the election, and look at the market cap. It's only 656 million. So this would be a good, safe investment, in my opinion, because of the narrative and because we're 6 months out. Any political coins are going to pump like a mother. It's the easiest money you're ever going to make. Another one, which is really good, is Bowden. Okay, Bowden's still going to pump because obviously it's not all about Trump. There's like another dude on the other opposite side, right? Trying to fight him, and that's Bowden. So you're going to get Biden supporters. This one's 200 million. Okay, so this one's not as the chart's not as good, but they're still going to rally because of the elections, and it's doing pretty big numbers. Although maybe if you're into Bowden, you could buy this, but I reckon Trump's where it's at, and then you got this one here, which is bigger. It's already at 100 million. And 2.7 liquidity. So Australia, meme's great again. Another Trump related one, but it's got this like dank type of degen type of you've seen this many times in crypto. So this one here, I think this one's really good as well because of the narrative and kind of like it's all kind of memey and crypto-ish and really degenish. This is going to rally this one. This has been around for a while, and it's standing the test of time. It's at 100 million market cap, which is not easy to do, and liquidity is growing. Look at the holders, 30,000 holders. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, probably the best one. It's still risky, but this one is probably the best one for ROI because it's still small enough. Like it's not as big as Trump. The holders is less, obviously. You want to see the holders more, but the more holders, the better. But the market cap is only 15 million. We go and have a look at Trump. It's 100 million. So, that's the difference. You're going to make more money with this one. You can still do a 6x and then be up to speed where this one is. That's why I think this one's. I mean, both are good. This one's also good for bigger gains, but more risk. This one's kind of like getting up there. And then obviously Mega is the one that's, you're not going to make as bigger gains, but yeah, there could still be a 10x in this. Could still go to 6 billion, simply because of the narrative. But yeah, you're not going to make the gains that you're going to get with something like this. But this is more risky. Okay, so but I like this one because it's got Pepe with it, and then it's got the Trump with it. So Yeah, this is going to be really like really watch this space with the political stuff, because if you really like understand what's going on with it, you will get it. You know, and the more and more it heats up, the more and more Trump is in the headlines with all the shit that's on the news in America. The more and more this is going to pump. And he's just started his route. I think the first one was in Bronx, um, and it was well received. So CNN, Fox News, they're all reporting on it now. Hey, Trump's just done his rally. Really bullish. People are supporting him. Some controversial subjects there with immigrants and stuff, but um, they're talking about him. And then the more and more that happens, guess what? The more and more this pumps. So with meme coins, if you want to make money with meme coins, you have to get in the right, obviously the right one at the right time. But the narrative is really important, because if it's not the right narrative, it's going to die. It won't hold. So here's another one, Trumpy. So this one's at 1 million market cap. Looks like this one just started. Literally, this one's like 5 hours old. Yeah, this is soaring. So this one's Trumpy. Um, this one is freaking. It's number one. It's trending number one. So this one's even smaller, but it's very new. It's only like 5 hours old. Look at the numbers. So this is what you do. You check the 5 minute volume. It's done. It's 125 million. This thing's, look at it. It's going off. Let's go and have a look at the website. Oh my god, Trumpy, Gumpy. I don't know what they're trying to do. Make America memeable again. Okay, that's kind of the narrative. They want to make it memeable. All right. What? Let's see what else. Maybe this is a good short term play. I don't know. Let's go and have a look at the web. Yeah. Tap to verify. It's kind of funny though, because it's got this bloody gummy baby of Trump. Oh my god, you gotta love freaking crypto. There's 1,400 people in there. They got a raid going at the moment. Yeah, this is pumping. Well, it's pumping now. I'm not saying that it's gonna. I might save this one. Like, I like to save all the. I've got a list. Got a main list, base list, political list, and soul list. So I'm gonna put this in the political meme coin list. I mean, it's rallied hard. It's done a basically in the last hour. It's done a 50%. That's crazy. So can you see how anything Trump, if it's catchy, funny, and memeable or memorable, sorry, um, it's gonna rally. All right. So this one's like I said, this one's only small. It's only holy shit, pumping like crazy. It's just about to reach an all-time high. You wouldn't want to buy now. Yeah, you could have bought down here, and you would have done basically a 50% in literally 1 hour. You would have done 50%. So the way you look at these things is you look at the volume. It's 82 volume. Volume's dropped off a little bit. 1 hour volume 1.1 million. That's crazy in 1 hour. And 26 hours 5.4 million. The last 24 hours 5.4 million. Obviously, these numbers are pretty good because it just started. When it first starts, it always rallies hard. 90K. So yeah, it's pumping hard right now. Literally right now, it's pumping like crazy. But this is what I'm talking about. These now, just be careful with these ones because um, you know, we go back to the Solana list. There's ones that have caved, never made it. Um, there's been heaps of them. I actually just took them off the list. But there was a couple that just never really. They kind of like died. They were related. They were Trump related, but they just died. They never got there. So just be careful. Like, what did we look at yesterday? Melinda's still trying to go. I think Melina. Oh, how do you spell her name? Linda Trump? Melania Trump? Oh, you have to find her name. This one. Trump's wife. Yeah, this one. This one. This one came out yesterday. See, like it just didn't. That's what I mean. Like if you get into them too early, they could die. Like I was watching this one yesterday, and it did okay, but it couldn't get off. It couldn't get off. It just couldn't get off. Um, as you can see here, see, just though it was trying to pump, but it just couldn't. There it is, there, up there. See, it just couldn't rally hard enough. People just started to see this one's. I don't know. I would not get into this one because it's down. Once things to go down, it's very hard for it to go back up. So yeah, you just don't invest in it when it goes down. I mean, you have to really kind of look at it, pick the socials, see how bullish it is, see the volumes, and then see if it's going to rally back. But I would say that this is probably going to die off. See, so this one came in yesterday, and it did never survive. So that's why you're going to be very careful of getting in these things too early. Um, but Trumpy is pumping like a mother right now. Hang on, there's another one, mother. Can you see how like these things are probably short term? You can get into them. Honestly, if you want to trade them, I would getting to the trending ones. What the hell? This thing's called mother. You got to be careful as well because sometimes, um, yeah, this looks a bit suspect. Why? Because it's already a 14 million market cap, and for it to get to 14 million market cap, it's not. This is a scam. This is a scam, guys. All right. Remember a couple of days ago, I did this thing about um this scam that was like really, really. It looked too good to be true. The market cap was like insane, and it was only like a day old. Um, you got to be careful, and you got to know what's going on. Um, because if you don't know what's going on, you will do your money. Yeah, it was this one, Meowcat. Okay, it did insane numbers really, really fast, and I said it was going to rug, and it rugged. Yeah, here it was here. See, it had 427 million in like one day. You could tell it was a rug, and then a day later, I said it was going to rug. A day later, it rugged. See, all liquidity gone. So for it to get to 14 million within a day, it's very hard. And this thing's already there. This is a rug. Okay, this is gonna rug. How you find out is, oh man, look at it, 6,000 holders. But these scammers are getting clever. Look at this. It's at 11. I don't know. It's at 11 million market cap. See, and look at P Trump. It's at 15 million, but it's taken like 3 or 4 days. Sorry, it's taken like 2 weeks to get to this point. This thing is already more market cap in 24 hours. This is a rug. It's it's just, I don't know. It just seems to me there's too much money coming in this too fast. We'll see. Just crack this one, but yeah, Trumpy's the one that's pumping at the moment. Look at it. Holy shit. Um, it's basically doubled since I started showing you this. Doubled its price. Wow, this one could be one to get into. Like, oh shit. I would wait for a pullback though. This has got to pull back. This can't keep on running like this. It's got to pull back. Someone's got to take some profits. So holy shit! Look at it. It is rallying like a crazy mother. There we go. There's someone taking profits there. You never get in the top, guys. No matter how how much you want to. You have to wait, because people eventually take profits, and then if it pulls back, then that's a get. Never ever buy the top. People that buy the top are just FOMOing. Because think about it. Every time it goes up, people are making more money. They're looking at their wallet balance and they're going, "Oh, it's time to cash out." Eventually, someone's going to cash out because there's 2,000 holders of this. This one is actually, yeah, I would watch this one. I'm not saying buying it, but I'm just like, I don't give financial advice, but I don't know. It looks good because of what it is. It's like a little gummy kind of things, right? And it's Trumpy. That's catchy too, right? Trumpy. It's only at 2 million market cap. So yeah, this still could be like a 5x in this, and it'd still be at 10 million. Holy shit, it's just mooning. I don't know. Maybe I might get into this. I'm not gonna buy the top though, but I might just get into this for some quick cash and then get out. But simply because it's called Trumpy. That's why I like it, because of the narrative. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why. I don't know. Let's see. I might Trumpy. Um, I would wait for a pullback though, because um, yeah, it's not healthy to get into it at the top. It's always a bad thing to get into these things. Holy, look at it! It's freaking mooning. What the hell? Let's go full screen. This thing is freaking taking off. Oh my god, you gotta love meme coins, don't you? It's like it's like this roller coaster ride. And when it pumps hard, it's like the adrenaline just goes through you. It's like gambling. It's like a casino, but you're doing it at home. And when it pumps, when you see your bags go up, you go, "Oh yeah!" And then it dumps, and you go, "Oh my god!" But this thing is rallying hard. Um, yeah, I don't know if I buy the top now. If this pulled back to like 77, then I would look at getting in. But like I said, it's you know, if you're willing to go in and stay in this for like the next day, then yeah, we'll get in now. Holy shit, it's crazy. So look at the volume, 150K in 5 minutes. Oh man, I don't want to FOMO in on this. This is this is what I'm talking about, right? You can get into these things really fast and get out. Holy shit. Let's just see if this was on Pumped Up Fun. Oh my god. If you got on this and Pumped Up Fun, oh my god, you'd be like, you would have like, oh what? It got on Pumped Up Fun. It was a Pumped Up Fun one. Oh, the dev cheated too. See, have a look at the look. Have a look at the wallet. There's no dev wallet. The dev cheated. I love it when the dev cheats. Why? Because he sells these bags. He's like, "F you, I'm out of here." Sells these bags. And he could have these other wallets anyway, but it's not showing the dev wallet, right? And then it rallies, and then he's like, "Oh my god, I should have just stayed in." I love it when that happens. It's like a kick in the face to these cheating devs. It's rallying hard, dude. See, now it's starting to pull back. See, now that's when you want to get in, when it's starting to pull back. That now it's dumping. See, now is the time to get in. Like I'm not saying get in, but I'm saying if you're a trader, now is the time to get in because it's pulling back. See, eventually someone takes profits, right? You got to understand that if you've got a wallet and you start to see it go, oh boom, boom, just someone just dumped in on 12K. See, look, 12K right there, 12K buy, and then people sold again. So it's running hard. Yeah, it's difficult to say. I mean, it's at what 2.2, but this could go to 10 million. So that's kind of like what you're betting on, because you're kind of like, um, someone just sold 5K, but then they just ate that dip. The dip just got eaten up. See, so this is the game that you're playing, um, with this. Oh, there you go. There's another big sell. See, so this is the game you're playing with these meme coins. Um, yeah, it's just trying to pick an entry point, I guess. It should, if it pulls back, to like, what price? If it goes down to like probably here to that last point where it mooned, then it might be an idea to get in. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to navigate and give you some sound advice that, like, I would never get in the top. Don't get in the top. It's the dumbest thing to do, to get in the top, because you're just gonna, if it dumps, you're just gonna lose money. You're gonna have to wait around for days and days just to get back in. You know, and also, you should actually check the holders to see what the holder count is. So, um, soul scan it. Oh fuck. Yeah, go and have a look at the soul scan, then go to holders, and then, oh, okay, it's pretty good actually. To be honest, it's pretty good. Now, obviously, these could be the same people, but see, the radium pool's got 4%, and then the other biggest holders 3%, and then the rest of them are 1%. So that's really good. It's not like 5%, 7%, 10% for the holders. Now, obviously, these could be different people, the same people, but you know, this one here, 10, that one looks a bit suspect. It's hard to tell unless you had some sort of software which you could connect, all these wallets. There's software out there you could do it, but let's just close some of these windows down. Oh no, we don't want to close. Change made. Cancel. I need to close the actual window down. We don't want to do that. Um, so now it's starting to rally already again. Oh, it's starting to rally now. Yeah, so this one here, like I said, like these Trump coins, if you get into them too early, they can, dump in their ass like this one did. Yeah, but if you get into the right one at the right time and just evaluate it, you know, it could do well. It could give you some short term profits. Now this one here, I don't know how this is going to go, but it's worth, like, I bought book. Did I bookmark this? Let me just bookmark it. Yeah, I did bookmark it. Um, Bookmark this, and then like kind of see how it goes over the next sort of day or so, um, to see if it keeps rallying. But yeah, if you're a DJ and you know get in on the dip. What is it now? It's still trending number one. So it's still doing with volumes, like it's 141 volume. So this should go back up again because the volume's pretty high. People obviously taking some profits, but yeah, it is what it is. Keep pushing the raid. Yeah, it's very minimal, but that doesn't mean it's going to succeed, but it helps. Just looking at the socials here. Let's go and have a look at their Twitter now. Now it's pulling back. So now it's probably a good time to get in because it's pulled back. Um, let's see. So yeah, very memeable. It's got actually the meme's quite good because it's got like this. You can meme it. You can do this like this thing, put different outfits on it like they're doing, and then so yeah, I actually like the memeable side of it. See, they just put all different outfits on Mario. Yeah, actually, I do like this. Now it's starting to. What's this? They call it double top. I don't know what they call it. But I mean, it's still rallying pretty hard. So yeah, this one will probably put this one down short term. But again, this one never survived. So you got to be very careful on what you get in. This one's the big dog, so that's you know 624 million. So that's going to always do good. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment. But yeah, let's see what happens with this one in the next. Starting up now, rally again. See what happens in the next sort of 5 or 10 minutes with it. Probably would have been good to buy down the bottom here at 65k, and then see if it rallies back up. So you would have already made money. So yeah, you'd never want to buy the top guys. You just always wait till it pulls back, and then you buy in because if you buy in at the top, you're never gonna. You can lose your money. You can be days before it rallies again. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting this one. Now it's starting to see maybe you can break through all-time highs again. I wonder how you move that away. No, you can't really. But anyway, yeah. So example of how getting in early makes can literally be the difference. Let's see how much it made. I can't see what I'm saying. This was a pumped up fun one. This was a pumped up fun one. There you go. If you got into this, you've already made 1,000 19,749%, which is basically nearly a 200x on your money. That's not a bad earn. That's basically, we saw this on Pump.Fun, right? And yeah, you could work it out. You could work it out that you would have a massive bag right now. I mean, this only launched. Yeah, 3 o'clock this morning. It's 8 o'clock now. 5 hours ago. Like obviously I was sleeping. I didn't catch it. But yeah, it just goes to show you. Like I said, Pumped Up Fun. Most of them are just scams and rug pulls. But you get the odd one, like probably one or two a day, that will just absolutely tear and moon. And you can literally, if you had 1% fun, if you've had 1% of this, I'll tell you how much you have right now. You would have. Actually, let's get rid of this. Yeah, 1%. You'd have 20,000 right now. I'm pretty sure. 0.002177 times 10 million, because these are all 1 billion coins pumped up fund. So 1% of 1 billion is 10 million. Yeah, you'd have 21,000 right now from probably a one soul yeah, your one soul you would have turned into 21k. So what's sold now? 168. It's $170. You would have turned your $170 into 21,000 in 5 hours with this one if you got in a pumped up fund. See, so it just tells you, it just goes to tell you that, yeah, most of these ones on Pump.fun are scams, but you get the odd one that just rallies and pumps and continues to pump once it gets on Dex Screener. Sorry, Radium. Let's see, check the socials. Oh, hang on, I got to join the channel. What? I already joined the channel. Tell me to join again. What the hell? Yeah, look at the voice chat. There's nearly 150 people in the voice chat. See, that's yeah. Look, it seems like it's like the same people doing it. Let me just join the voice chat. I might exit the voice chat because I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, so this one here, yeah, it's starting to struggling now. Could do another rally up, but yeah, it's one of those things. Um, so yeah, just going back to what I said before, don't forget to check out these political coins. If you want some more information, actually join our Patreon because we've got all this in our Patreon. The links will be below, and also check out our buddy token. Again, you know these coins they don't stick because they don't have a community. The community gets built on the way. If you build it beforehand, then you know that everyone's going to hold. So check it out, our community token. All the links will be below, and get involved with Twitter and Telegram. We're still in our fair launch, so we're still at 30%. So it just goes to show you, like sometimes, you know, these coins that I don't have a lot of you know, people don't talk about it much. Um, like this one here, it didn't really, you know, what I mean, yeah, it got on the king of the hill, but yeah, you know, you can't pick them, guys. Honestly, you just cannot pick these meme coins. So check out our community token. Get involved in our community. Join our Telegram for our buddy token. And hope you found some information in this live stream pretty helpful, because I think this is the easiest way to make money, is to ride off the coattails of Trump and just align yourself with some solid coins, which I showed you already. And if you're not, just go back and watch a replay again. I just showed you some really good ones that will make you some good gains, 10x gains, 20x gains. Literally, all you need to do is buy and hold them because they're more long term. All right, they've already gone through the whole rigmarole of launching, and they've now already seeded, and they've now already got a decent amount of liquidity, decent amount of holders, and they're just building their market cap now as Trump rallies harder and harder. So this one here, which is only 5 hours old, it's a lot more risky because it's only young, and a lot of people will take profits. But if they hold, this can get into 10 million market cap, and then once it gets into 10 million market cap, this is when it's going to be able to seed, and the holders will build, and it'll start to get into the different more bigger stratospheres, like get into the next levels as more people start to find it. That's the thing. This is the hardest thing right now. Is just the next, like, literally the first day is the hardest thing. Obviously, you're going to make the most money because if you get in early on the first day, but this may not make it through the first day, even though it's rallying now. If people cheat now and take profits in the first day when it's up and now, it's not going to make it. It's not going to make it, right? So what these people in this community need to do is to hold, get it through the first day, get this to 10 million, take some profits. But if they cheat now, I'm telling you, it's going to end up like Melinda. To people do not have patience, and they cheat too early, and they fud their own. They're literally just cheating their own bags because, yeah, okay, they're making the money for themselves, but they could make way more money if they just held, but they don't because everyone just cheats, right? So this is the problem with these meme coins. All right, guys. Hope you found some of this information helpful. Please give us a like and leave us a comment because this has really helped um, this get out to more people just by leaving a comment or anything, just a like or anything. Right, this is going to really help me. Um, I've been here for an hour now, so I'm going to call it a day. But you guys have a good day, evening, or afternoon, or wherever you are, and yeah, take some action on some of the information. All right, guys. See you in the next one.